It was a calm and peaceful evening near a beautiful lake in the city. The sky was slowly turning orange as the sun was going down. Arjun was sitting alone on a wooden bench, looking at the water and thinking deeply about his life. He looked worried and lost in his thoughts. After a few minutes, his close friend Mira walked toward him because she noticed that he was not behaving normally in college that day.
Arjun, I saw you sitting here alone from a distance, and I felt that something might be troubling you, so I decided to come and talk to you instead of going home early.
I am really glad that you came here, because I was feeling very confused and I did not know who I should talk to about the thoughts that are running inside my mind.
You can always share your thoughts with me, because keeping worries inside your heart for a long time can make you feel even more stressed and tired.
Lately, I have been thinking a lot about my future, and I am not sure whether I am doing enough to achieve my goals or if I am just wasting my time.
Mira sat down next to Arjun and listened carefully. She could see that he was not just tired, but he was mentally worried about his direction in life.
Why do you feel like you are wasting your time when I can clearly see that you study regularly and try to improve your skills every day?
I study and practice, but when I see other students speaking fluent English and answering confidently in class, I start feeling that I am far behind them.
You should not measure your progress by looking at others, because every person learns at a different speed and faces different struggles that we cannot see.
I understand that, but when I stand up to speak English in front of everyone, my hands start shaking and my mind suddenly becomes blank.
That happens because you are thinking more about what people will think instead of focusing on what you want to say clearly.
Arjun looked at the water in the lake and took a deep breath. He realized that maybe his biggest problem was not his English, but his fear of judgment.
Sometimes I feel that if I make even a small grammar mistake, people will laugh at me and I will feel embarrassed.
Most people are busy thinking about their own mistakes and problems, so they do not notice small errors the way we imagine in our mind.
When you explain things like this, they sound very simple and logical, but when I am alone, my negative thoughts become very powerful.
That is why it is important to replace negative thoughts with positive action, because action slowly reduces fear.
The evening breeze became cooler, and the sound of birds returning to their nests filled the air. Mira decided that instead of only giving advice, they should make a practical plan.
Instead of worrying every day, why don't we create a small daily routine where we practice speaking English together for at least 20 minutes?
That sounds helpful, because practicing with a friend feels safe and I will not feel nervous about making mistakes.
We can talk about simple topics like our daily routine, our dreams, or even what we did during the day, and slowly increase our confidence.
If I practice daily without skipping, I believe that after a few months I will see real improvement in my speaking skills.
Improvement does not happen in one day, but small daily practice creates big change over time.
As the sun almost disappeared behind the trees, the conversation became deeper and more meaningful.
My biggest dream is to become a successful software engineer, because I want to build useful technology that can help people in their daily lives.
That is a wonderful dream, and I truly believe that if you stay consistent and disciplined, you will reach that goal step by step.
I also want to make my parents proud, because they have supported me in every difficult situation without complaining.
Making our parents proud is a beautiful goal, but remember that you should also feel proud of yourself for the small progress you make every day.
The sky became dark, and street lights started shining softly around the lake. Arjun felt lighter than before, as if a heavy weight had been removed from his heart.
This conversation helped me understand that my real enemy is not English or competition, but my own fear and self-doubt.
Fear becomes smaller when we face it regularly instead of running away from it.
From today, I will stop waiting to feel confident and start acting confidently.
That is the right attitude because confidence grows from action, not from waiting.
Arjun stood up with a small but genuine smile on his face. The lake looked peaceful just like his mind now. Sometimes, one honest conversation with the right person can change the way we see our problems. That evening did not change Arjun's life completely, but it changed his mindset, and that was the beginning of real growth.